Welcome law aspirants to this new video regarding top private law schools of our country. If you dream of making laws a career, these top law schools create a very good platform for a legal journey. Even though the brand value and the value of government law schools in our society and country is irreplaceable by any private law schools, these private law schools has been a very tough competitor for top tier NLUs and central government universities. So these would be your good options and even the good choice for your legal journey. You can start it by starting with the code. Journey to top law school starts with selecting your right entrance exam. To crack this topic, we are covering the overview of each and every exam. Next, the exam pattern of the exam. Next, what are the subjects involved in the exam. Next, the dates you must make note of while preparing for the exams. Last but not the least, pros and cons of the exam. Because while selecting an entrance exam, you must look at it in a 360-degree manner by looking at the positive side for your benefits and negative side for not getting affected. So by making a very good valued decision, let's start the video and let's dive into the topic. One of the major advantage for every law aspirants in the field of law entrance exam is you can crack each and every law entrance exam by preparing for only the 5 sections, which are English, legal reasoning, logical reasoning, GK current affairs, and basic mathematics, which you learn till the 10th standard. Only the type of questions, this one would be changing or combined to exam. English should be either passage based or one-liner based. Legal reasoning would be either passage principle based or one-liner based. Logical reasoning can either be critical reasoning or analytical reasoning or mixed of both the ones. GK current affairs can either be static GK or current affairs, which you are reading in your daily newspapers and daily deadlines. And last but not the least, mathematics can either be arithmetic or data interpretation. Data interpretation is nothing but what you are learning in arithmetic, you would be applying in the topics of data interpretation. While coming into the topic of legal reasoning section, you don't need to fear of any prior legal knowledge for applying in the exams. You only need the capability of reading the principles in a quicker manner and have the very good capability to understand the principle given in the question, and you must have the very good knowledge to apply the principle given and the fact or situation given in the question to predict the very good answer according to the society. By keeping this in knowledge, let's dive into well-maintained ranking of the entrance exam to get a very good overview and make an informed decision for the better choice. Symbiosis Law Admission Test. This is a gateway exam for Symbiosis International University, which are located in the main campus of Pune. And a very good thing about this college is the very good student body because of the rigorous admission process of entrance exam and the interview. And this college needs special mention by having a very good competition with tier 1 NLUs like NLSC Bangalore and Nalsar Hyderabad with its good capability of academics and extracurriculars. While coming into the exam point of view, this exam has been conducted on the month of December, and for the academic year of 2025, it's gone to over. And stay tuned for Slat 2026. And before that, like what I said, the type of questions is, since it's an entrance test, it would be having of multiple choice questions, MCQ, and only the students who got a very good cutoff score and clear the entrance exam would be getting into the interview process, which is held at home proctored interview, which you would be taking at the home in a laptop or a computer. And the exam would be center-based computer test, which you don't confuse with the term of online exam, as it's not a home proctored online test, and the language of the paper is completely English, and the interview is also held in completely English. The university coming under this particular entrance exam are Pune, Noida, Hyderabad, Nagpur. You must have the preference to in the same order. Now coming into the deeper section, like what are the sections involved in the entrance exam? It consists of logical reasoning, legal reasoning, analytical reasoning, reading comprehension, GK current affairs. The major thing you must note here is the analytical reasoning according to Symbiosis Law Admission Test is it's basic mathematics till the 10th standard. Now coming to the main view of exam pattern, total marks consist of 60. Each section consists of 12 marks. 12 into 5, 60. The duration is 60 minutes. For one question, there is 1 minute. The marking scheme, a very good positive one. There is no negative marking for Slat aspirants. And coming to pros and cons, the important thing we must keep in the mind to make an informed decision. The very good thing about here is it's top law school and it's ranking in NARF, the central government ranking. It has ranked 5th in the field of law. And as I told, due to rigorous admission process like entrance exam, which predicts the knowledge of the student, and interview, which predicts the communication skill and thinking skill of the student, student body in Symbiosis Law School is very good in a manner of quality students, which are in the benches of university. So it needs a special mention. Other than that, negative process is rigorous admission process, because only a student passes in entrance test go to the interview mode. But many top entrance exam like CLAT and ALET are conducting its entrance in a single step manner by appearing for only the entrance exam. So this is one of the negative point according to Symbiosis law admission test. Now coming to the next law entrance exam, second one according to our country is Lnat-Uk, Law National Aptitude Test for United Kingdom. This exam is the gateway for top UK colleges like Oxford, Cambridge, University College London. But the only important thing for our note is only a single Indian university is participating in the consortium of LNAT. That is Jindal Global Law School, Sonepad. And for taking admission in that college, many students prefer of taking this entrance exam. And the major thing about this exam is frequency. It is held in twice a year. The first cycle is September to the month of January. The second cycle is February to the month of July. But you can take admission by participating in any of the cycles by making only a single attempt in a single cycle. The type of questions is, first you would be writing an MCQ based test. If you are coming to this LNAT exam, if you are preferring for Jindal Global Law School, Sonepad, only the MCQ exam score is taken for getting admission in that university. But major thing about LNAT exam is after just completing your MCQ test, you would be open a tab for typing your essay, not writing your essay, typing your essay. And it is must be done by each and every student, even though you are preferring for Jindal or for UK universities. And the major thing about UK university for some top law school like Oxford and Cambridge, as their interview process after verifying their MCQ score and essay score, and after that their very good interview process to get admission to the top UK law schools. Keep this process if you are targeting UK admission test. They would be first looking at your cutoff. Next, whether you are having a good writing skill and thinking skill, they will be looking at your essay. And after getting a very good score in both the ones, a separate day would be conducted for participating in interview. This would be making in day 1 and after shortlisting day 2. The mode of exam is center-based computer test, and the essay would be typing, and you would be attending an interview either in online mode or offline mode depending on the universities you select. Language, English. University, as I told, for India, it's Jindal Global Law School, and for other UK universities. Now coming to the mode of exam. As I told, when you are going to appear to that exam, the first tab is entrance exam. It is passage-based reading. Each comprehension would be having 3 to 4 questions. Total number of questions or total marks is 42, and duration is 95 minutes, which is very much plenty of time. But the major thing about LNAT exam is the way of quality essays are very much high, which takes some time for your understanding of the entrance exam. And the marking scheme, a positive one, there is no negative marking. And coming to on the same day, on the same sitting of your entrance exam, after completing your first 95 minutes, you would be turned to the next tab, that is essay writing tab. And in that one, the number of questions, there would be giving 3 topics for your essay, and you would be selecting a single essay for making your writing. And the duration of writing that essay is 40 minutes. And as I told, JGLS don't see your essay. Now coming to pros and cons about this particular law entrance exam is, this is a gateway to top UK law schools. And coming to cons, due to rigorous admission process like entrance exam, essay typing and interview for getting into UK admission, this look quite rigorous admission process, and really the student body needs special mention because only the quality students will be in the benches of the university. But the major negative thing is low diversity financially. Due to very high cost, even though in the Indian university or in the UK university, the financial diversity of the students of that particular college would be too low compared to other law schools. Now coming to next entrance exam, Christ University Law Entrance Exam. This is one of the somewhat affordable private law school due to its fees of 2.5 lakhs for its academic year of single year. And the major thing about this college is it is need a special mention for its very good student body because of the tough mode of admission of entrance exam, and after that a skill assessment which is essay writing. Then you would be taken to a micro presentation which is like speaking for 90 seconds, and after that a personal interview with the professors of the Christ University. And the major information is it's held twice a year, one at the April and other at the May. My preference, you should make it in the April month because it's a very lucky period of having a low competition, and something that closed admission process of Christ University makes something clear that April attempt there are many intake of the students compared to the May attempt, as something nearly 90% of the students are filled in the April attempt and very less than 10% are filled in the May attempt. Now coming to the detailed process of selection process at Christ University, first you would be making your entrance exam in a separate date. If you are coming to 6th April on the exam date, you would be just making a process of entrance exam. And coming to the next process, skill assessment, micro presentation and personal interview occur in the either in the date of 11 to 15th April. On a single day, they would be calling you for a particular hour and they would be making the process in a faster manner to decide your score for the selection process. The mode of exam is center-based computer test as like Symbiosis law admission test and Lnat exam. Then center-based skill assessment, micro presentation, personal interview. You would be either called to a university center which is like Christ University campus or any other center allocated by the officials of Christ University. The language is completely English for both the entrance exam and the skill assessment and interview. University is prefer Bangalore campus as it's the yet campus of Christ University with quality education, and other campuses are Delhi and Pune, but it's quite a normal campus other than Christ campus. Now coming to the next important one, which is sections at the entrance exam. They are English, GK current affairs, reasoning, data analysis and data interpretation, which is basic mathematics. Now coming to exam pattern, it consists of 120 marks. The duration is 90 minutes, which is 1.5 hours. The marking scheme, the negative one, there is negative marking of minus 0.25 for every wrong attempt you make, and there would be 0 if you make it as an unattempted question. Coming to pros and cons, the major decision maker of the particular entrance exam. The positive is its location in the Bangalore, which is corporate and legal hub of our country. And next, as I told, the student body needs special mention for Christ University. And the negative one is the rigorous admission process of MCQ, skill assessment, micro presentation, personal interview, which is quite something totally different for a 12th graduate student as it's totally new for him. And the last but not the least, closed admission process. As Christ University's admission procedures, they would not make anything transparent to the student body of aspirants as well as viewers. So this is quite uncommon compared to other entrance exam like many other which totally tell their way of admission like 70% are from entrance exam, 30% are from personal interview. But they don't mention anything, so a student cannot make a well-maintained decision that preparing for interview alone make him to the desired university's admission process. Like if you are thinking like 50% for entrance exam, 50% for other process, it's quite uncommon according to Christ University. So balance your preparation for all the sections and make a well-maintained decision and get seat in the dream college. Coming to other private law entrance exam to target in this particular legal field, you can actually make a well-maintained decision on NMIMS law admission test, which is admission to NMIMS colleges, which has its main campus in the center of Mumbai and even other campuses at Navi Mumbai and Bangalore and many other places. Other than these, you must have a well-maintained decision of not going to the private law schools, because there is more than 10 private law schools in each and every district. If it's in metropolitan city, there are even more than 100 private law schools. So after that, you must prefer location-wise entrance exam other than looking at the central-based entrance exam. What do you mean by location-wise entrance exam? Like if you are a student from Tamil Nadu, if you are preferring to study in Tamil Nadu, then look at the places or private law schools in the Tamil Nadu which has a very good reputed name. Or if you are placed in Tamil Nadu, but you wish to go to any other state like Maharashtra, Karnataka, or even Delhi, then you must look at go to the state in the online and check which of the private law school is top according to their level, university level, and go to that particular law school by making a very informed decision, by getting misrepresented by any other online websites or YouTube channels, and make an informed decision by making a well analysis, like looking onto the pros of that university and cons of that university, look at its accreditation to Bar Council of India, and make a well maintained decision according to your level. Coming to the concluding session of this video, the career in law according to the year of 2025 is such a growing sector in our current India, as it's a very good place for your brand value to the society, a money making job opportunity, and other than that, knowing the law of your own country by getting to know used to it. By making an informed decision of your dream law school, make the correct entrance test and face it in a courageous manner, and make a well-informed decision and the correct one, as it's a major thing. For more such content regarding law entrance exam, like what we have posted earlier, the top 10 plus government law entrance exam, and stay tuned for a video of the government plus private law entrance exam of the overall ranking of which is the best one, and make a well-informed decision. Thank you.